Hey guys, Peyton Snakeback here again for another video for you guys today. This is my September 22nd DVD and Blu-ray update. And I got a lot of good stuff for you guys to talk about. Got 6 movies, 5 Blu-rays, and 1 DVD. So, yeah, let's get started. Alright, the first one I got here is 28 Days Later here on Blu-ray. I got this at Walmart for $5, and basically, and I'm not usually a big fan of slipcovers, but this is the slipcover that it came with, which I think it was a Walmart exclusive once. I know these were like exclusive, like these kind of slipcover cases thing. But and again, you know, I'm not usually a big fan of slip cases, but I might keep this one because that picture, you gotta admit, it's kind of like cool looking. But these were like an exclusive, I know, like a couple years ago. So, but I guess they came back. Like basically the only slip cases I would keep is like Screen Factory. I don't know about like all the other ones. I don't know if they're like reversible covers, because I don't have any of the companies like Arrow Films. What's that other company? Synapse, like stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, 28 Days Later on Blu-ray, and I honestly think that the sequel is a lot better than this. 28 Weeks Later, which unfortunately they did not have at Walmart. But I mean, in this one, it was okay. But I mean, I watched it when I got this on Blu-ray, and I started to kind of like it a little bit better. Like for like 40 minutes, and then I just totally got freaking bored at this. I was just like, why couldn't it just have been like the sequel? I mean, I mean, again, this movie was okay, but I just like the sequel better. But it's basically about this guy, and this is like this takes place in London. This guy ends up waking up from the hospital, and basically he's wondering what the hell is going on, because like there's basically no one in sight in the town that he's in, and everything is empty. The hospital's empty, and what he doesn't know is there's like these zombies, or like cannibals type people going around killing people. And it's just a crazy movie. But you know what, I mean, most people hated the sequel. I kind of like the sequel better than this. I mean, and again, this one was okay, but I mean, I just didn't really care for it. I always liked the sequel better. Alright, the next one I got here is, now you guys are going to probably be shocked I got this copy instead of the Screen Factory one, but it's this double pack here on Blu-ray that includes Jeepers Creepers and Jeepers Creepers 2. And I got this on Amazon for $7 or something. But and I always really love both of the Jeepers Creepers films. And you know, the new one's gonna come out like in 4 days, so like it's gonna come out on Tuesday, which I'll talk about that in a sec. But if you haven't seen the Jeepers Creepers movies, well, by the way, if you wanted to know if there was like a disc, like, you know, 2 movies in 1 disc, it's not. It's got its own like separate DVDs. But if you haven't seen the Jeepers Creepers films, the first one was about Gina Phillips and Justin Long's characters. They're driving home from this college thing that they went to, and what ends up happening is, like, as they're driving, this truck behind them, there's this guy in like this old rusty truck who's like beeping and, you know, basically kind of like harassing them, and they're wondering who in the world is that? What the hell is his problem? Then later on in the movie, they end up seeing him again, but by this old like abandoned church, and they see what they think seems to be like a body, him dumping a body down like a in the sewer of the church, and they don't know what to do, and you know, they end up trying to call 911, but you know, no service or anything, and They it's a just a really great movie. I can't really think of anyone who has not seen any of these movies, but but in my opinion, like out of all like the horror movie killer characters or whatever you call them, I think the scariest person in my opinion would be the creeper, because like it's this thing like every 23rd spring for 23 days or something, he gets to eat, and it basically what he is like. He basically can smell your fear. If you're like really scared of him, he'll eat you up and kill you. Basically, he eats people to stay alive. And part two, which by the way, at first you had to get this set to get part two. But part two is basically, it takes place on the exact same day, or not the same day, the exact next day, and it's like basically the final day for the creeper to be alive, and it's about like a group of these like high school kids on this bus. I think they're on their way to a game, or they're coming back. They're going back to the school from the game. Their bus ends up getting torn down by the creeper, and the creeper starts killing people one by one, and basically trapping them in the bus so that he can kill them all. But both of these are pretty good movies. They were always cool to me in my opinion. And the third one's coming out, so cannot wait to see what the third one's going to be like, because it's basically sort of like a prequel and a sequel, because basically it's basically like showing events that happened like after the first Jeepers Creepers, and then because it's basically like part one. The first one is part one, the third one is part two, and part two is part three. So it's kind of like mixed up. So yeah. And if you guys didn't know, like I heard some about they were gonna have like a screening of it with all the actors from the third movie in California, where at this like Chinese place or Chinese theater, but it ended up being canceled because of everything about the director, which I'm not going to get into again. But if you want to know anything about him, his name's Victor Salva. So yeah, but it just basically has something to do with his past, so that's why the movie, that the screening was canceled from that place. But I heard that some places they're going to have like a screening in some places, but I don't think the actors or the director is going to be there. Just like it's just going to be like a one night screening. That's it's not going to be like a theatrical type movie. It's just going to be in theater for one day. But yeah, I kind of do really want to see what the third one's like, or how good it is. Oh, and by the way, the weird thing is, and for some reason, and I don't really care about the special features, just as long as it's obviously the same movie, which it is, and as long as it works, which it does, I'm happy for what I have. But the second one does not have any special features at all. Well, not in this set right here. The DVD that came out in the old MGM and the Screen Factory has the special features. So, but the first one does have special features, however. So yeah. All right, I think I talked about this thing way too much. All right. So, all right, the next one I got. Now, this I got last week. I have not seen it all yet. I've only seen half of it. But I'll just review this anyway, because I do have some thoughts about it so far. But it's Black Swan here on Blu-ray, and I got this at Food Lion for $4.99. And I did hear about this movie a couple years ago, but I thought at first, because it looked like some kind of like a like Phantom of the Opera, or not like that, just like a drama, or I don't know, just like a comedy drama type film. But people are saying it's horror, so it kind of is. It's a thriller. I do know that they did make fun of. Well, they ripped this off from. They parodied it from Scary Movie 5. But so far, the movie, it's kind of weird so far. It's pretty hard to explain because, again, I only seen half of it, so I hadn't finished it yet. So it's just about Natalie Portman's character. She ends up getting she's in this play called Black Swan. I think that's what it's called. And she ends up getting the part for like the queen of Black Swan or something. And basically she's getting like these like weird like bumps on all over her body. Like it's hard to explain. It's just such a weird movie. It's just basically it's just hard to explain. You just have to watch it to you just have to watch it to see what it's about. I can't really explain it. It's just hard to explain. Alright, so the next one I got, now the rest of these I just got today. So I got Home Alone here on Blu-ray, and I got this at the pawn shop for $5. And everyone basically knows Home Alone, and but if you don't know, I'll tell you what it's about anyway. About Macaulay Culkin, aka he's Kevin McAllister, ends up being Home Alone on Christmas, on Christmas, and because his family's about to go on Christmas vacation, and he ends up being home alone. And, the robbers in here, like Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci, trying to break into the house, and the booby traps and stuff. Everyone knows this movie. I mean, I kind of hope you do. And the main thing I'm really happy about that this thing has, it's got special features on here. I know, like, there's the DVD, because there was this one DVD that came out, it was like the Family Pack Edition, or Family Fun Pack. I forgot what it's called, but it had special features on that. So, and I thought at first, because this is the 25th anniversary edition, I thought at first that you had to get this release, the 25th edition, to get like all the special features, but I just found out that no, you don't have to, because like the original Blu-ray release that came out in 2008 also had the special features on there. So okay, so that was a cool thing. So I didn't have to get this version or this release to get the special features. So yeah, but the special features, in case you guys are wondering what they are, it's get a audio commentary by the director and Macaulay Culkin, the making of Home Alone, Mac Cam behind the scenes with Macaulay Culkin, how to burglar-proof your home, the stunts of Home Alone Around the World, Where's the Buzz Now, Angels with Filthy Souls, deleted scenes and alternate takes, blooper reel, and 1990 press featurette. And I just need to get the second one on Blu-ray, so which I know there's a special feature they need to put on there, because I know it's on YouTube. The special feature that they need to put is the making of Home Alone 2, Austin, New York. They need to put that on there, so hopefully one day they will. And and I always kind of like the later sequels, like parts 3, 4, and 5, even though I know they're not good, but my favorite one has always been the fourth one. Something about the fourth one I just always really liked. I know they're stupid, they're not all that good. I know they're not great at all, but I don't know. There's just something about them I really like. I mean, and I know most people, they kind of do like the third one, but they really hate part 4 and 5. I mean, I always kind of liked all the Home Alone movies, in my opinion. So, but hopefully maybe one day 3, 4, and 5 will get a Blu-ray release, which I kind of doubt, but you know what? You never know. Yeah. Alright, the next one I got is Dude, Where's My Car here on Blu-ray. Got this at Big Lots for $3. It's kind of funny, too. I've been trying to find this for like a while now, and I was about to get it on Amazon, but I was shocked when they had this there. So I guess I don't have to get the Blu-ray of this on Amazon now. So I only saw this once. I did kind of like it. I cannot remember what happened in it. I do, but although I do remember kind of liking it. Yeah, alright. And the last one I got here is, I Spy, a thing that Flings here on DVD, which I also got at Big Lots for $3. And this was a show that I always enjoyed as a kid. And it used to come on HBO, but it doesn't come on anymore. That happens to be my phone. Hold on for a sec.
You have 30 seconds to answer your cell phone.
Sorry about that. That was my phone. Alright, but anyway, but basically, if you've never seen the show, it's basically about, like, these two characters, Cece and Spyler. You know, they have to find things, and they're basically playing a game, I Spy, you know, just like, sort of like Blue's Clues, except, like, for example, like it says right here, I spy a spoon, a tambourine, a whistle, and a triangle block painted green. So basically, they would have to find them to make some kind of, like, incredible gadget. But I always kind of really loved the show, and I'm pretty happy that I found it, because I like to reunite with the show again. But it includes 6 episodes. It includes A Thing That Flings, Seashells by the Seashore, A Race in a High Flying Place, Home Run Fun, A Mumble Monster Midday Snack, and A Polka Dot Puppet Princess. And yeah, and that is it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.